So today, today, so I was driving back from, I was on good old country back roads because I hate the freaking highway. When I'm on the highway, I want to drive 100 miles per hour or however fast the other fastest person is going. And I want to like, I want to drive as fast as the fastest person on the road, basically. I want to match the speed of the fastest person, and then I want to pass them. I also get, for some reason, like on the highway specifically, I get really freaked out about like whether or not I'm like staying in my lane. I never feel like this anywhere else. Nowhere else am I like concerned about being in my lane. But I think it's because when I'm on the highway, I see so many people drift into other lanes that it makes me scared. Like, oh my God, am I being one of those people too? Like so many people start to, yeah, they start to drift off into into other lanes. And so it makes me like hyper self-conscious. Like I'm like looking, I'm constantly checking and stuff. And then I'm second guessing myself. I'm like, well, I mean, it looks like I'm in my lane. And technically this is like the metric that I usually use. But the road here is like a little bit thinner than usual. And blah, 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 blah. I hate the highway. I have to distract myself by driving fast and pretending I'm in a racing game. Not really. Like I'm not going like crazy fast or anything. Just like just matching what the other like faster drivers are doing. So I like to stay off the highway. I like to stay off the highway because the highway brings out an evil in me. The highway creeps its way into the darkest crevices of my brain and says, all right, you're either gonna hate yourself or you're gonna break the law. Pick one. And I'm not about that life. So I was taking the backcountry roads, which is honestly euphoric. Driving through backcountry roads, enjoying the beautiful autumnal trees, the rivers, just enjoying the countryside is usually how I like to go about things. Except for my phone likes to reroute me. Even though I have it marked as avoid highways, it still loves to reroute to like, well, you could save 1 minute if you drive through this other city. It's like, I don't want to drive through the city, bro. If the population is greater than 30,000, do not take me through it. I don't want to be there. I'm on the backcountry roads, and these backcountry roads are usually very peaceful. Very like, you know, sometimes you go through a small town and you go through the only 3 stoplights that town has, and you're like, oh. And then sometimes you have to slow like way down, and you're like, oh, that's okay. I get to look at all these small shops. Oh, I never noticed that antique mall before. How delightful. Did you tell it to avoid highways? Yes. But I get to this one part where the left lane ends. And I know that it ends. Not only because I pay attention to signage, but also because I've taken this route quite a few times. And so I'm camping neatly in the right lane, and there's a semi-truck behind me. And I drive through a yellow light. Like I'm catching like the tail end of it. Like it would be red, for the semi-truck behind me. Most likely, if he slowed down at all. But he did not slow down at all. Instead, he moved over to the left lane and kept going. And he goes further into the left lane and he starts to pass me. And he realizes the left lane ends. Like 150 feet after that light, the lane ends. And so he starts to move over on me. And I'm like, oh God, do I speed up? I could speed up, maybe. I'm glad I didn't speed up, because if I had sped up, I would have gotten stopped by the car ahead of me. This bright red sedan. I would have been stopped by the bright red sedan in front of me that was slowing down for other traffic. I think a traffic light or something. And I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna come to a dead stop. So I come to a complete fucking dead stop, and I'm ready to like start veering off the side of the road, like onto the shoulder, but I don't want to do that unless like I have to, because it's not a very big shoulder. And the semi-truck manages to squeak in, and I was just sitting there so mad. And then in like another 100 feet, he has, or not 100, probably like a quarter of a mile. In like a quarter of a mile, he has to fucking turn off to go to a way station. And I'm like, oh my God. Okay, you fucking asshole. Was it worth it? Was it fucking worth it?